Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. My name is Alex and today we're talking about farming mods inside of Gotham Knights. And specifically I'm talking about the end game, meaning that you are on New Game Plus, you're level 40 and you're at the point where you need some mods to round out your builds. Now with the recent patch, they updated the open world to where the enemies are level 60 now, meaning that they drop level 60 gear and mods. But they didn't update the drop pool for legendary mods, meaning that you can only get legendary HP mods, crit damage mods, and elemental effect build up mods. So that means that we're missing out on legendary level 60 crit chance mods, damage mods, defense mods, and all of the elemental resistance mods. Now there is a glitch at the moment that will allow you to craft level 60 legendary elemental resistance mods. Now they're probably going to address this in the future, so I wouldn't rely on this, but before we get into the rest of the guide, this is how you do the glitch. So first off, what you're going to need is to go into your mod fusion menu, and then you're going to need 3 epic HP mods and then 1 blue, aka a rare elemental resistance mods. You're going to combine these mods into a fusion, but you want to make sure that you put the 3 epic ones first, and then last you're going to pick the elemental resistance mod, and for some reason this gives you a legendary as a result. So we're going to fuse here and it gives us a legendary version of the elemental resistance mod. It's level 60, it's legendary, and we get 20% elemental resistance. So this is proof that the level 60 elemental resistance mods are in the game, but for some reason they don't drop from enemies or mission rewards. So use this while you can and make sure that you're saving all those blue elemental resistance mods. And you can find the blue mods pretty much anywhere. They drop in the open world, they drop from Heroic Assault, and all the mods don't have to be level 60 for this to work. As long as you have one level 60 mod or whatever your max level is at that time, this will work. So moving on to the best place to actually farm mods. So of course, like we said earlier, you can go to the open world and get max level mods, but you're going to be missing out on certain ones. So the place I found to be hands down the best place to farm mods is level 29 inside of Heroic Assault. Now the mods there only drop at level 58, but the difference between level 60 mods and level 58 mods are pretty minimal. There's almost really no difference. So for example, a level 60 crit damage mod is going to give you 63% crit damage, and then a level 58 is going to give you 61% crit damage. So a 2% difference is not that big a deal. And the only caveat here is that floor 29 is probably the worst floor inside the entire Heroic Assault. This thing is super annoying, but it does drop all the mods here. We get the defense mods, we get the crit chance mods, we get the raw damage mods, the resistance mods. Everything drops here, and I got good news. There's 2 ways you can do this level. You can do it the legit way and go through the entire level. If you're gonna do it solo, I would suggest using Robin. I'll put a build up on the screen right now for what I use to solo this. Now, if you do it the legit way, you are hands down gonna get way more drops. So this is the more lucrative way. But doing it this way, you have to constantly be fighting, you have to protect the objectives, you can't really chill. There's always something going on the screen that you have to pay attention to. So you do get more drops, but you have to be way more engaged. But if you don't actually want to go through the entire level or even fight, you just kind of want to chill, maybe watch some YouTube, watch some Netflix and farm, all you have to do is load into the stage, go to the first area where you blow up the first wall, you go through the wall, you open the chest, and the loot drops here are actually pretty good. You can get level 58 armor blueprints, weapon blueprints, the mods. You can get materials for crafting, and yes, you can get all of the mods from these chests. And you can rinse and repeat this as many times as you want until you get all the mods you need, all the gear you need, all the materials you need for crafting. Just make sure that you have space inside of your mods so that nothing gets deleted. Now when you're doing this loop, make sure before you leave, once you open the chest, you want to go open photo mode and then immediately close it. This is going to save your game. This is going to save what you just picked up, and then cancel floor and then rinse and repeat. Now sure, we still want that level 60 gear to replace this, but like you saw earlier, there's not much of a difference, and eventually I do believe they will update the loot pool so that we can get these mods anywhere in the game. But until then, this is pretty much the best place to get high level versions of these mods. And it always seems whenever I release a video, making like some type of build or some type of guide or some type of issue, they always seem to address it relatively soon. Not saying that they're listening to me, but I feel like a lot of these things they know and they're already working on it. So Hopefully this is something that they can address sooner rather than later, but until then, this is pretty much all we got. We make it work, we build a plane while we fly it, and it is what it is. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that shenanigans down below, and I shall catch you guys next time. Peace.